Good morning. I've been on this Advent retreat. I've told you about it online. And this morning, we begin a new week. We're in a new week. We're in the third week of Advent. And the prayer reflection this morning was that this week we will lean in on the promises of God. That the promises that God makes to us can be believed. That God doesn't fake us out. That what God promises actually will occur. And we can lean on that. That's the whole point of this week. And I had a beautiful reflection this morning in prayer. I'd never really thought of it that way before. I was thinking about when I make requests of God, when I ask things of the divine. And because God's timing is not linear, like A, B, C, D, 1970, 1971, all time is present to the divine at once. It struck me that even the request to my prayers are already here. It's as though when I was born, God knitting me together in my mother's womb, right? Putting every intricate detail of my character and my personality together, one by one. Knows me so well. Knows me even better than our parents know ourselves. And it struck me that when God knit me together, God also, who knows everything about me, right, anticipates what my every request will ever be. And it's as though, so this is the image I had, it's as though God has planted the seeds of the responses, of God's response to my needs, to my prayers, deep within the soil of God's own being. In the warm earth of the soul of God, there lie the dormant seeds of my prayers. And through the years of my life, God continues to water and to safeguard and to care for those seeds that will one day bear fruit. And this image of mine was that when I finally get to the point where I ask God for something, or I ask to have something be made more clear to me, that the answer has already been there since the beginning of my existence. That God has been tending those seeds, tending the answers, tending my needs for my entire lifetime. So that when I ask, those seeds are just about ready to unfurl below the surface, below the soil in which they've been loved and cared for. The imagery really is so profound for me that the answers to my prayers, when I ask a prayer, I don't spring something on God, right? I don't go, this is what I'd really like. And he goes, oh, really? Or God, the divine, rather. Really? You're surprising me by asking me that. Let's see what I can do. It's more that those answers have always been there. That God has been providing for my needs, even the needs I've no clue about, would never even know that 5 years ago I would be needing and requesting this from the divine. That God has been tending for me, providing for me, caring for me. Those answers have always been present. It's just they're ready when I'm ready. When I'm ready to lean on God, the answers are there. Give that some thought for yourself. Do you dare to lean on the promises of God? What has God promised? What is the divine promised that is actually revealed in creation? So much of creation looks dormant right now, dead, naked, leafless. And yet the promise is there. Take some time. Think about how you lean on the promises of God. And if you don't, can you use these last weeks of Advent to open your heart? Because that's what it takes. Let the guard down. Let the cynicism, set it aside. Open your heart to what has always been there. And God's just waiting to give it to you.